James May, Jeremy Clarkson and Richard Hammond are back with a brand new The Grand Tour special filmed in Scotland, but James has revealed their reunion was disappointing. The Grand Tour presents Lockdown launches on Amazon Prime Video on July 30th as James, Jeremy Clarkson and Richard Hammond head to Scotland. The trio was confined to the UK because of the coronavirus pandemic and hadn't seen each other for months before filming commenced. However, James teased their reunion wasn't as joyful as you might expect. Speaking to Express.co.uk and other press, James was asked what it was like seeing Jeremy and Richard again. "Well, as ever fairly disappointing," James quipped. "I'm trying to work out how long it was since I'd seen them. We did have one socially distanced outdoor meeting after the first lockdown started to be eased. So I hadn't seen them for months, but to be honest, nothing had really changed. It's one of those, where it's a bit like people you knew at school," he continued. "You might not see them for years and years, but you get together and you're still telling the same jokes and reminiscing about the same things. You've got your little buzzwords and phrases that you all understand. We've been doing it for so long we could not do one for 10 years, and we'd still hit the right notes. We probably won't live another 10 years, but theoretically, if we did, I think we'd still be able to do it," he added. The former Top Gear host was asked if there were any fallouts between the trio while filming the Scotland special. James answered, "No, we don't really fall out seriously. As a general rule, we just bicker and snipe at each other. But our lives while we were in Scotland were rather limited because we couldn't go outside of our bubble. Wherever we were staying, it was usually part of a hotel that would have been closed, but they opened and disinfected a bit for us, probably disinfected after we'd gone as well. And we had to stay in, we couldn't go out, we couldn't mingle with the locals. We just had to, unfortunately, sit and talk to each other all night long, but we managed it." In the Scotland special, Jeremy, James and Richard celebrate the 70s American cars they saw in TV shows in kids. The trio investigates why these great cars never took off in Britain even though their dads were all driving terrible Austin Allegros. The Grand Tour hosts take a Cadillac Coupe de Ville as driven by Elvis, a Lincoln Continental as driven by Dallas Jock Ewing, and a Clint Eastwood Buick Riviera on a Scottish road trip across the Highlands. However, in true The Grand Tour style, the trip does not go as completely planned.